everyone, welcome back to SFX Amy and to a Halloween SFX review thing. Today's SFX collection that I'm going to be reviewing is Claire's accessories. So this is the bag and it's full of different things. If you don't know what Claire's is, it's an accessory shop, so it contains hairbands, earrings, phone accessories, everything like that. Slime. Don't know why it contains slime, but I know some do slime. My favourite thing about Claire's was they used to do these mystery bags, which were like £5, and you used to get like so much stuff with them back in the day. Halloween time, Claire's do lots of different Halloween accessories. So there was loads, there was like 2 racks of Halloween stuff. I only got 6 items because them 6 items cost me £30. I'm gonna do the stickers first. So these are the stickers that you get from Claire's. They come in these little packs. They're £5 each. They had a really wide range, but these are the ones that I thought were the coolest. So you got bats and you got cobwebs. £5 for stickers though. I don't know, I think that's a bit high. Like, you can only really use these once. Oh, I feel like a child with these on. I'm wearing this the whole time. I don't care. These would be quite nice, these bats especially. It'd be nice for like an eye makeup design if you can't be bothered to draw a bat. You can literally just get these and stick it on. But for £5, I'd rather just draw it on. These are quite a soft texture as well, like they're quite easy to just peel on and off without harming your skin. However, it is taking off my makeup, so I'm gonna have bats on my face for the rest of the review. Okay, so going from the stickers, we're gonna go on to the SFXy stuff. So this is the actual makeup that Claire's sell. So the thing that I'm really excited for is the blood spray. This is £4.50 and it does what it says, I guess. So let's open this up. As of yet, I don't own another blood spray while we're doing this video. However, there is another review that's coming up that will have a blood spray, which I'll be able to compare it to. I do like the cute little packaging as well, like it's not too OTT, it's got little cute ghosts on, and it's orange. So the majority of these products are not going to be tested on my face if I can't help it. I'm going to, so it comes in like a squirt thing, obviously, because it's a spray blood, and I'm going to test this against my hand.
Eternity later.
So this is what it looks like when sprayed onto your hand, and it looks quite cool. The only thing I do have to say about it is it looks like ketchup. I wasn't expecting it to spray out quite like that. I was sort of expecting it to be more of a, you know, like a tss, than a. It felt like silly string, and also went all over the component. From far away, it kind of looks like I've just put ketchup on my hand, which I could achieve this effect with ketchup. It doesn't smell of anything. Like, there's not even a, there's not a scent to it at all. That blood has stained a little bit. Would I use a spray blood again? Possibly, you know? I think it would be quite a cool effect. You could get the same effect with normal blood, but I don't know, the tube and everything like that is quite cute. We're now gonna move on to the self-stitch scar. This is £3.50. I'm just curious as of how I actually am going to put this on. Apparently it's a double-sided sticky thing. Oh god. So this is basically a stick-on. So this has 2 double-sided stickers on the back, which you take off and you stick to your face. So instead of peeling it right off, you need to peel off the other side. I'm not even a child and I didn't realise that's what you had to do. It doesn't come with instructions. And these are so tricky to just peel off. So there we have the little shiny bits, and hopefully this will now stick to my face. Right, Firstly, big problem. If this was the only thing I bought, I would not be happy with this at all. It's just the edges. The edges aren't going to do anything. The blood won't even be able to fix this one. Okay, so I don't like it when companies get a prosthetic, they put it on, and they Photoshop out or face tune out the edges and make it look nice. Or they use a different ingredient rather than the prosthetic. So I have copied this model, and hers, there are no edges whatsoever on her little picture. Now look at this. Yeah. Companies need to stop doing that, because if I am a child, I would look at this and be like, I would look at that photo and be like, oh my god, the edges are gonna just disappear into my skin. Because that's what children think. They look at the photo, that's how it's gonna look. You're incorrect. It looks like I've just stuck it on, which is literally what I've done. There are many ways of trying to get this to work. So I would either use liquid latex to try and stick it on, or I would try different adhesives like spirit gum. However, I don't think anything can save this. I'm now gonna use the blood and actually just put it on to see what happens. Okay, so the blood is a jelly. It's not a liquid, it's a jelly. It feels like jelly, it acts like a jelly. It's jelly blood. Because it is a rubber material, what the blood is doing is separating, so it's coming patchy. I am taking this off. I would never buy this prosthetic ever again, especially because it doesn't come with anything that would glue down the edges. It has the two tapes and it puts them in the middle. Okay, so you know how I said I don't like it when companies Photoshop faces on and make it look like it looks beautiful? Well, the self-stitch scar is the same packaging as the liquid latex. They have the same lady, the same wound. Like, what is obviously not looking like that or that. May look like that. So obviously the prosthetic wasn't used in this. So why have they put it on it? Like, actually get someone to put it on and make it look good. Come on, Claire's. You're literally false advertising in a way. You've put the same picture against two different products. This is the liquid latex. Now this is £4.50. For a liquid latex for 28 millilitres, that is quite expensive. If you don't know, my favourite liquid latex is Krylon liquid latex. I've probably bought about 7 of these since 2018, and I always get them in the 500 millilitres. However, you can get this in 30 millilitres. So this is 28.3 for £4.50. You can get Krylon's 30 millilitres, which is 2 millilitres more, for £3.50. So I'm not sure why this is so expensive. It doesn't come with a safety thing. Okay, so this, that went right on my nose. Like, smelling this one, it not only smells like fish, but it's also giving a big whiff of chlorine, and I don't know why. So this liquid latex is a thick liquid latex. This sort of reminds me of Ben Nye's liquid latex, where it's quite thick. But just a quick test, I'm gonna see how well it works with some tissue. I'm gonna put some on my hand, and then I'm gonna peel some tissue, and I'm going to stick it to it. And then I'm going to put some latex over it. So this is how it applies with some tissue and the liquid latex. It applied really quite smoothly. It didn't pick up any bits of random tissue. There's nothing on there, it's literally just latex. So what we're going to do is wait for that to dry and then see how well foundation takes to it. Using Grimus's foundation, which I always use once this is dry, I'm going to go over and cover it and see how it works. That is what it looks like, and it's quite good actually. I would say the only thing is it's wrinkled quite a bit. One good thing about it is it's absorbed the foundation quite well. Like, it's blended really nicely with the foundation into my actual skin, and there's not really a difference. Only fair if I use Claire's Blood to go in and just decorate it a bit. Blood is not that bad. It's just a very strange texture, and you kind of have to pat it out to get it to be the liquidy texture that you want. It is quite stingy to get off. For £4.50, maybe I wouldn't buy it, just because I know that there are others out there lower price. But judging it on its own, it is thick, it does the job, it absorbs the foundation really nicely. This is the last item that I have today. This is the Blood Bride kit. So in here you get fake blood in this big tube. You also get a sachet of fake blood. You get a sachet of horror flesh. You get some liquid latex, a stipple sponge, a foam sponge, and some paints. I love that this has a stipple sponge in. Like, the stipple sponge alone has already, this product has already won. Like, that is great. You also get this tiny little brush. The bristles are staying in. This is the sponge you get as well, which I can imagine is going to absorb quite a lot. Like, it's a sponge. They have only given you one brush, one sponge, one stipple sponge. Now, the stipple sponge is good for blood. However, with the 4 different coloured paints, you could use the brush, but you also got liquid latex and horror blood in here. So there are only 4 corners of this. Now, I wouldn't know what I'd want to do. Maybe one more of these. So the one in the sachet is the jelly blood that we've seen before. So I am not going to review that because you already know my opinions on the jelly blood. This is also jelly blood. They've put 2 jelly bloods in the same box. So they've done the big tube and they've also done a small sachet, which is weird to me. Why would you put 2 bloods in the same packet? I really don't like that blood. The jelly blood is freaking me out. You also get paints in this packet. So with the little brush that they've given me, I am going to put these on my hands and test them out. I'm not gonna lie, if I was to keep doing this and paint my whole face with this little thing, it would drive me insane. The pigmentation of the paints aren't that bad. I think the brush is just not letting it have its moment. So I'm guessing that the brush is gonna be for more detailed work, whereas the sponge is if you wanna put it on like crazy. It isn't the best black paint I've seen. The textures of all of them are quite soft. The only thing I wouldn't use is the brush to use these types of paints. Maybe I'll use the brush for like a liquid paint, but the cream paints is a no. The last thing I'm going to review is this horror flesh, which is something that I've never owned before. So I'm quite excited to put this on my hand. So it already looks like it's that jelly texture. Oh, maybe not. Oh, what the f— oh my god, that smells horrendous. The thing is, it feels so soft and it looks like Frankenstein's flesh, you know? But that smells disgusting. I don't even know how to just... Nah, that smells dreadful. The best 2 products, minus the stipple sponge, has got to be these paints. I think the pigmentation of these paints are really good for this little plasticky packet that they're actually in. The second product I would recommend is this liquid latex, because it applied nicely, it really did absorb the foundation colour and it blended out really, really nice. I would not recommend. Let's start off with this one, shall we? It's expensive for what it is. It's a bit of rubber, basically, when you could buy some scar wax or the liquid latex and create your own cut. Whereas this is just gonna be put on your face and you're gonna think it's a failure anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and give it a like if you enjoyed it. I am going to be doing more SFX products reviews because it's Halloween and so everyone is coming out with SFX. So I will see you in the next review or SFX or whatever I'm doing next.